In last week's video, we discussed how you can generate 6 different content types from one long-form YouTube video. Blog posts, carousels, short videos that you would use, say, for TikTok, Instagram Reels, or YouTube Shorts, tweets, quotes, and even polls. Now, last week we did cover 2 of the 6 different types. We covered carousels and blog posts. And in this week's video, we are going to cover the final 4. Now, ideally, you're going to be using this with your own YouTube videos, but technically you can use another YouTube video from a different channel. But it comes with a bit of a disclosure statement here. Of course, make sure that you are giving credit to the original YouTube channel and make sure that you are not infringing on any intellectual property or copyright regulations. But with that said, if you're ready to make the most out of your long-form YouTube videos, then grab your coffee or your drink of choice and meet me at the computer. So here we are at the computer, and this is what we did this last week. We are just on one of my old YouTube videos. The first thing we're going to need is your transcript. So if you just scroll down, you can find your transcript and select all of this and you can copy it. Now, the reason for this is because this is where we're going to get some timestamps if we're going to be looking at doing short form videos. Of course, with our short form videos, there are tools out there that can do this for us. They do cost money. So I'm thinking like the Opus Clip or Vid.io. They do cost money. And, I find that they don't really handle screen shares very well. So if you're doing picture in picture like I am right now, they don't handle it too well. Okay, so all I've done is I've just copied that and I'm going to paste this into a Google Doc just so that we have it, right? And you can save it. These are really good. I find that I do this anyway after I upload a video rather. I get the transcript so that I can create the, just make that a bit bigger, so that I can create the description. So we're just going to change the name of this, which is what we did last week, right? So this is the most important part. Just make sure we've got that. Now, I do have prompts in the description below. This is the prompt that you're going to use with that same transcript. See, paste the transcript right into ChatGPT. So we are going to generate clips based on this. And we've kept the timestamps in so that ChatGPT can come back to us with timestamps of the different clips that we want. Right? And then we can go ahead and edit based on that. So let's just, there we go. And let this bake. I'm going to scroll down. This is very long. Now I might put this into a Word doc to upload it if it were like, this is only 18 minutes, but if this were like an hour-long video. So see, look, we've got a short number 1, short number 2, and it gives the timestamps for you, which is really cool. What you can do from there then, of course, is go into your video editor and just to validate that these are exactly the timestamps that you want to use, but these are some really good starting points. So here we are. This is what I use. I use, there we go, CapCut on desktop to edit my videos. And I talked about that in a previous video here, but this is, so that same video, see, I can just kind of scroll through, figure out which clips based on those timestamps, just right there. I can see what the timestamps are, and then I can edit. And this was just the video that we did a few weeks ago as well. Now in CapCut, what I will do is I will change, see, this is where I can just change the, from landscape to portrait. But see, this is what ends up happening, I find, even with things like Opus Clip, etc. It just makes it go like this. It's too hard to see. But what I can do is now, because I've got this as a mask, I can have these as 2 separate video pieces, just kind of move all of these things around until I eventually can end up with something that is a little bit more user-friendly. So I can just move this up. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run away and kind of continue on doing this, and I will come back shortly. There. So now that we've got that done. Okay, so here we are at the computer, and this is just a prompt. I'll have this in the description below. And that's it. So now I've got that in the way that I want it. Now, so the next one is going to be for, this one is going to be for quotes. So we went through quotes and how to automate all of that in a previous video here. But now if you want to get like 1 quote a day or 2 quotes a day, you can do that. So this is the prompt again in the description below. We're going to copy that into ChatGPT or whatever LLM you prefer. Copy this. You can use DeepSeek or Claude, whatever. Oops, paste that in. See, there it is. Paste it and upload. Boom. And we can see what all of the quotes are. Now, what we want to do is have this. It's analyzing. We'll just let it bake. I'm in ChatGPT 4.0, but like I said, you can use whatever LLM you want. But once you have this, then you can put it into a Google Sheet. It will create this, trust me, that you can use then in your automation. Like I said, like an automation that we did in the past using Google Slides to be able to automate this. So here we go. You've got your quote, you got your caption, and now I just did 7, so you have 1 a day, but you can do 14 if you wanted to. Now you can download this table if you like, or you can simply just copy and paste right from here. It's up to you. I find that if you do this, look, it looks kind of weird, but if you want to, you can just open that up and copy. And that's in Canvas. Copy, and then here I'm going to paste it. Now, of course, this was from our content calendar. If you want to build your own content calendar, we did cover this a few videos ago. So there it is there, if you want your own copy. So now that we're done with that, we've got one that is going to be for tweets. So again, just another prompt. Again, in the description below, we're going to copy this prompt. Again, put it into ChatGPT or whichever one of the LLMs that you like. Copy, of course, the transcript. Put it in there. Boom. Now, all of this, of course, you can run this whole process through there we go, through an automation. But I kind of like to have the human in a loop just to kind of see in case you need to update this, the output for whatever reason. So it's just to me, a good call. So now what we've got, we're going to have tweets and we're going to have threads for Twitter. So we're going to do, say, 2 a day. Here we go. And then the Twitter thread. So the thread is going to be like a tweet with like responses. So this is where in my content calendar, I've got 2 entries for each day and then another 5 entries for Sunday. Like it doesn't matter what day you choose, but one of your days is going to need to have 5. So this is where, and you need to have the ID or the thread ID number. And this will be for an automation, which we'll not get into today because for time purposes. But if you would like to see how this could be automated, again, just leave a comment below and I would be happy to run through that with you. And so once you've got all of this copied in, you can feed this into your automation. Now for the last type is going to be polls. So again, this whole prompt is will be linked in the description below. So you can just copy. There we go. We're going to copy this. Of course, there's a spot for your transcript. We'll just paste it in here. And of course, we're going to rinse and repeat and paste in our transcript. So we already have it selected. Copy and paste. You can see it there and feed it into your LLM. I'm just using ChatGPT, which is fine. It's quite long. I'm going to scroll all the way down. Here we go. Your set of 6 engaging poll questions. Format it. Now, you know what? I want I'm not really happy with this output. I don't know why it didn't put it into a chart. And this is why it's really important, I think. I select all of this. Bet you I can copy and paste it into Excel, but instead I'm going to put this into Canvas and I'm going to ask ChatGPT to regenerate this. I'm going to take out the first column. So please remove the column for platform because I've already got that in a Google Sheet, which is in my content calendar. And look at this, it's just kind of just removing all of that. It's kind of cool how that works. There, perfect. Now I'm going to ask it to put it into, there it is. I'm going to ask it to put it into a chart format, actually. I don't think I can copy this like this. No, I'm going to put this into a chart. So thank you. Can you put this in a chart, please? And it's thinking. It's definitely where, oh, here we go. See, this is where sometimes automations, like they're great and all, but it's really good to have a human in the loop. So now I've got it in a format where I can actually copy and paste this. So the way that I've done this is that I'm going to do 6 in a week, but it's going to be 2 for each platform. So if you can see LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter. So I'll skip, say, Saturday or Sunday or whatever you want to skip. Now I'm going to just take out, there we go, where it says no caption needed for Twitter. I'll take that out as well. But this is it. So now when you've done this in your content calendar, you can change the status to pending and then to post it once it goes through an automation. But with these polls, they tend to be very difficult to automate, but there are kind of workarounds for this. Normally you would have to do this there. So normally you would have to do that as a manual upload. So just keep that in mind if you want to do polls. But if you really are interested in looking at how you can automate that, please do leave a comment below and I would be happy to do that for you. So there you have it. That's 6 different ways that you can make the most out of all of your hard work that goes into creating long-form YouTube videos. Now, I didn't go through the actual step-by-step automation for tweets or polls, but if that is something that you're interested in seeing, please do leave a comment below and I'd be happy to generate that for you. And of course, as always, if you found this video helpful, it would really help my channel a lot if you hit that subscribe button and of course the little bell icon so you don't miss future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, happy creating!